Hi everyone, I'm Maggie Weldon from maggiescrochet.com, and I'm here to introduce you to 7 projects that cover things. So the first project that I'm going to show you is a soap dispenser cover right here. This was made with worsted weight yarn, and you start it from the bottom, and then once you establish the rows, the rounds along the sides, it's the same stitch all the way up, and then there's a little shell round on the top, and then the little tie with the cherries on it. So that's worsted weight yarn, very easy skill. And then the next one is a can cover. So this would fit like regular soda cans or even these skinny cans that you see right here. It's pretty skinny. So anyway, that's a nice little gift, especially like for Father's Day or something, but you could do them in all different colors. And then this one is a bottle cover, and this is very, very stretchy. Like I could even put this mason jar inside of this. So you could use this for any size water container, and this is great for when you go on hikes, which I do sometimes, not as much as I would need to. But anyway, this is very, very easy. It's a great beginner project also, and this is started at the bottom with 3 rounds of double crochet, and then you just do a netting stitch all the way up, and then you chain and then work back on the chain for the strap. So then we're also going to show you how to make a little hat that's single crochet stitches that are done in the back loop. So that would be to cover a head. So then there's a toilet paper topper to cover your toilet paper, and that started at the top and then worked down straight on the rounds on the side. And then here's a mason jar cover for the lid, a lid cover. This looks like it's sport weight yarn, and you just do several rounds of lace and then thread the ribbon through to tie it. This makes great covers for jars, like if you're going to give gifts of honey or whatever. Then the last project is this cute little mason jar cover, or it could be any jar cover. And then this is really easy. Started from the bottom, a shell stitch, and then this makes an adorable little vase. Or if you just take this out and you have like the lid on there, it'd be a great gift too. So all 7 of these projects are in different videos, and right now Christina is going to show you how to make these on a close-up, and the links to everything are listed below. And thank you very much for watching.
Hey guys, it's Christina from maggiescrochet.com, and today I'm going to show you how to make this cute little mason jar cover. This is made to fit a standard pint size mason jar. I've made it using worsted weight yarn and a size I hook. I'm actually going to be using a J hook today because I happen to know that I crochet fairly tightly, so I'll be going up a size, but you can start with an I hook and just check your gauge before you get too far along. So I'm going to be using this lovely purple color today, and you'll start by chaining 4, and you're going to slip stitch that together to form a ring. So take your hook, go into the first stitch there closest to your slip knot, pull a loop through, and then pull that same loop through the loop already on your hook, and that creates this nice little ring we can work into. Then just chain 1, and we're going to work 12 double crochets right in the center of that ring. So you'll just yarn over, go right down in the middle there, pull a loop through, pull through 2 of those loops, and then pull through the other 2. So there's 1 double crochet. I've got to get a total of 12, and then I'll come back and show you round 2. So there's 12 double crochets, and I'm just going to join with a slip stitch. So I'll go right into the top of that first double crochet I made, pull loop through, pull that same loop through the loop already on my hook, and that completes my first round. Round 2, also very easy. We had 12 stitches at the end of this round, and we're going to work 2 in each one for round 2, so at the end we'll have 24 double crochets. So in this one right here where I just joined, I'll go ahead and work 2 double crochets, and then 2 in the next one, and so on. So when I come back around to the beginning, I should have 24. So here I am at the end of round 2. Now before I want to move on, I want to measure and make sure that I've got the proper gauge here. At this point, your jar holder should be about 3 inches across. So either grab a tape measure and measure that, or what I did, I just took the bottom of the mason jar here, and that pretty well covers the bottom. So I know that's about the right size. So it's good that I went up a hook size, but definitely check yours and see how you're doing there. All right, so for round 3, we'll start with a chain 3. We're counting this as a double crochet. And in the same space where we joined, right here, we're going to work 2 more double crochets. Then chain 1. And then we're going to work 3 more double crochets still in that same stitch. It'll get a little bit tight, but I promise they'll all fit. All right, so that's your first little shell. Then you're going to skip 3 double crochets. So skip 1, 2, 3. Here's the 4th one, and then that one I'll work a shell again. 3 double crochets, 1 chain, and then 3 more double crochets. And I'll repeat this all the way around. I should end up with 6 shells, and then I'll come back and show you round 4. Here at the end of round 3, I've got my 6 shells. I'm just going to join this with a slip stitch. It looks like they're kind of far apart, but that's only the 3 stitches that I've been skipping. So this is what's going to kind of help pull it together around the jar. So just slip stitch that together. Now rounds 4, 5, and 6 are all worked the same way. After you join, you'll work a slip stitch in each of the next 2 double crochets. So just insert into the stitch, pull that loop through, pull it through the same loop already on the hook twice, and then slip stitch in the chain 1 space right here. And then we'll start working our shell. We'll do a chain 3 to count as the first double crochet, 2 more double crochets, chain 1, and then 3 more double crochets. And we're going to do this in each chain 1 space all the way around. So we'll have 6 shells again. There's my first one, and I'll start my next one right here in the center. So I'll yarn over and work my double crochet right there, and you'll see how it starts to pull it together into the cylinder shape. So like I said, rounds 4, 5, and 6 are all going to be worked this way. I'm going to do them real quick, and then I'll come back and show you the last couple rows and how to finish off your jar cover. So at the end of round 6, you can see the pattern taking shape. I like to take a moment to go ahead and slip it on my jar and just make sure that it's all fitting right before I get to the end. So this looks pretty good. Just a couple more rows to do. Round 7. We just joined together at the end of round 6. You're going to slip stitch in the next double crochet, so that's right here. Chain 1. Single crochet in that same double crochet, and then you're going to repeat the next bit. Chain 1, skip the next double crochet, single crochet in the chain 1 space, chain 1, skip the next double crochet, single crochet in the next double crochet, chain 1, skip the next 2 double crochet, so that's this last one here and this first one here, single crochet in the next double crochet, and then you repeat. Chain 1, skip the next double crochet, single crochet in the chain 1 space. So we're putting just this little like single crochet chain 1 edge all the way across the top of our shells. So just do this all the way around, and when you come back to the beginning, we'll join with a slip stitch. So there's round 7 after joining. For round 8, you'll slip stitch in the first chain 1 space, and then we're going to work our shell again. So we'll start chaining 3, count that as a double crochet, 2 more double crochets in the same chain 1 space, chain 1, and then 3 more double crochets in the same chain 1 space. and 3. So that's just our normal shell that we've been doing. In the next chain 1 space, just do a little slip stitch. And then in the next chain 1 space, which is right here, we'll work the shell again. So when we get all the way around, we should end up with 9 of these shells. And then at that point, you can finish it off and weave in your ends. The finishing touch is either a ribbon or a contrasting piece of yarn that you'll tie around the top and just put in a bow, which I may need to untie to get this jar back on here. No, there we go. So this is just a thick piece of rope-like yarn that we've used here, but like I said, a ribbon or anything else, and you'll just weave that into row 7 with your single crochets. Just weave it in there and then tie it off in a nice bow. Well guys, I hope this video has been helpful to you. If you've got any questions, leave them in the comments below, and you'll find the links for everything you need down in the description. Thanks for watching.
And this is the third part, which we're going to do the edging round. So at the end of row 13, so what that is to just go between these 2 shells and go into that space right there and work a single crochet like that.